Less than $30 in hand. If you're looking to buy a new fitness tracker, you'll find plenty of options at a variety of different prices, but you'll struggle to find a device that is cheaper and practical than Xiaomi Mi Band 3. So what's up everyone, it's Tabletguy and welcome back to my channel where you find the news and reviews of the latest smartwatch, Android Wear, anything that comes on your wrist, fits in your pocket, you'll find it over here and we'll review it and tell you the news whether you need to buy it or not, and there will be special discount links in my description below. Today we're looking at the Xiaomi Mi Band 3. So the good news is that the Xiaomi Mi Band 3 is still a cheap device, but it comes with a ton of new features including the waterproofing and a large screen and an improved design. So the question is, will you be missing on anything for going for the Band 3 rather than something a bit more expensive? Well, we'll find out in the video later on. We'll just have a look at the design and display. The Xiaomi Mi Band 3 isn't going to the floor with you. It was designed, but it looks rather better than the previous fitness trackers from the company. It's notably light and you can feel it on your wrist, which is 20 grams. Dimension of the tracker are 17.9 into 46.9 and 12 mm. So this won't feel much like a smartwatch. It's a lot smaller. Now the screen is bigger. It's almost like 0.78 inch, less than an inch OLED panel that sits lengthways along with your wrist. It's a touchscreen, so you can swipe along with your fingers across so you can scroll through the menus. Although I found that the feature is quite temperamental, it's often took me a few taps and drags on the screen to get it into menus. So this isn't the easiest device to interact with. The issue got better with time as I got used to the device, but I still found myself having swipe or tap repeatedly as the screen wasn't responsive enough. That's a touch key at the bottom of the screen which you can hold down to activate features or press to go back. This worked quickly when I gave it a result or a quick tap when navigating through the menus. The screen itself is a black and white and a faint blue tinge to the white, so you will not be able to get a vibrant readout on your stats. But the resolution is good, like 128 into 80 pixels. If you want the device to have a bolder and give you all the stats and a larger display, you want something bigger and more expensive like the Samsung Galaxy Watch, etc. Our main problem with the display is the Xiaomi Mi Band 3 is that it's difficult to read it in direct sunlight. I took the tracker out Sunday on a sunny day and I found it a bit of a struggle to read any of my stats without finding a shady spot. You can take the Xiaomi Mi Band 3 swimming or into the shower, as it's also waterproof up to 50 meters. That's a useful feature, and you will not find some of the trackers that cost a good deal more. You also have a choice of 3 different brands for the Mi Band 3. That is a black design, the one picture in this review, and as well as an orange and a blue. The strap itself is made of silicone and I found it comfortable to wear it throughout the day, even when it's sweating. But it does look particularly stylish, and also the Xiaomi Mi Band 3 doesn't offer any materials for straps yet, but there are so many websites that you can get these straps right away ready without even having to bother calling any of the Xiaomi Mi Band 3 original stuff, so you get. Now we just have a look at the fitness features. So step up tracking on the Xiaomi Mi Band 3 seemed to be a bit accurate throughout my testing, especially when you compare to the results as you get on from the other trackers. You're never going to get any perfect accurate results from a wristband tracker, but I found it to be in the ballpark for recording my daily step count. On the rear of the tracker is a heart rate sensor that sits directly on your skin. This isn't always on, but it won't be constantly recording your heart rate. Instead, you need to activate it once you scroll through your wrist and have recorded in the Mi Fit app, the one that you use on your phone. We also found the heart rate tracker generally worked well when we still were sitting, but I still got all the varied results when working out all about. You still need to stand and you need to stand still and perhaps even sit down to get a total accurate result from the reading of the tracker. Needless to say, it's not particularly useful, but you will always want to record your heart rate when you're exercising. Midway through a 40-minute run, I tried to record my heart rate when moving and got between 60 to 72 beats per minute, which wasn't anywhere near to my actual heart rate. But you'll find the tracker will record your distance once you're running into, but do not expect this to be super accurate, and there's no GPS on this device. So for casual runners, this won't be a huge deal, but as soon as you get okay with the results from your phone's GPS. But if you want something to be a more specialist and you want to look somewhat, the tracker also is designed to track cycling and swimming, but I haven't tested it for it. One frustration that I had with the Mi Band 3 is that you can start your activity tracking from the tracker itself. So instead you have to start an activity session from within the app and then keep it going on the tracker as you exercise. It would be more useful to be able to start session within the tracker, which is something you can do on a lot of other devices that cost only a little more. Specs and other features. During my testing period, I found that the Xiaomi Mi Band 3 works speedily, although I didn't know exactly what tech is powering the device. The Xiaomi has yet to share the internal specs for the Mi Band 3, but everything worked well throughout my testing, with various features firing up quickly. The Band 3 offers sleep tracking, and thanks to the slim and light design, I didn't even notice that I was wearing the tracker in the bed, even on some warm and uncomfortable evenings. The sleep stat it records are more limited than on a lot of top-end trackers. It gives you stats for sleep duration, when you've woken up, and when you're in deep and light sleep. It doesn't provide details on your REM like most of the top-end Fitbit product or dedicated trackers like Nokia Sleep, but if you just want to know how many times you woke up in the night and get a bit of advice on improving your sleep patterns, the Mi Band 3 will probably suit you. As mentioned, there's also NFC on the other Chinese version of the Xiaomi Band 3, allowing you to use it for contactless payments, but there's currently no word on whether other regions will also get that functionality. The weather is displayed by default, and you'll get a high-end and low temperatures for the day and in the next couple of days, as well as the brief forecast. So you can have a variety of notifications beamed to your wrist, including calls, texts, alarms, reminders, app notification from a variety of third-party services that will also be easy to enable via app, and you would not be able to reply from your wristwatch. Now we'll have a look at the app and compatibility. The Mi Band 3 has a Bluetooth 4.2 technology inside, and it will be able to work with phones running Android 4.4 and above, or iPhones running iOS 9.0 and above. Once you've downloaded the Mi Fit app to your phone, we found it very easy to find the application on Band 3, and here is that you have to find all of the data on your record. It breaks down the data into days, showing your sleep patterns, sleep algorithm, step count, heart rate, weight. If you choose to enter it manually or more, the interface is so easy to use, and you'll find it easy to read, as well as the stats will also be displayed on your phone and the phone app. You can also start your own tracking sessions from the app, and settings allows you to change exactly how the band works. You can also set the apps which will send you more notifications, whether you want the tracker to vibrate on the phone calls or more, and the Mi Fit app does exactly what you want it to do, but there's no detailed breakdown of the data to keep you motivated and advise you on what you want to do better in the future. Battery life. The Xiaomi Mi Band 3 is powered by a 110 mAh battery. I used the tracker for 2 weeks from my final review, and after that period it still had almost like 72% of the battery left. Wow, that's great. Now that was from a full charge with quite extensive usage, and it should be easily last for at least a month, probably close to 6 weeks from a single charge. Now Xiaomi claims that its wristband will last for around 20 days on the standby mode, but I find it lasted longer even when I use it. So not in any ways it will do more than what is promised, so you won't have to charge this every night like you do some of the fitness trackers. It's a good job that the battery lasts so long as it does, as the charging of the Xiaomi Mi Band 3 isn't the easiest thing to do. So you have to pop the tracker out of its band and slot it into a proprietary charger, so that this won't work with any average micro USB or USB-C cable. Or sometimes you just have to plug it into the laptop USB port. So that's like not as convenient as the other chargers do. And other trackers do. Once it's done, however, you can change it quickly. I found that it went around 50 to 100% half an hour, so you don't have to worry about the Mi Band 3 charging. That's often so quick. But make sure that that you don't lose the charger, as you will not be able to find the chargers from the other devices, and you have to order it separately. So that is additional cost. Now the Xiaomi Mi Band 3 isn't going to offer a top-end fitness tracking experience, but I'm sure that you like relatively basic device that's attractive, cheap, and it may suit you. It's just fine. It doesn't weigh down your wrist, and it offers a good range of features that you'll likely be happy with once you're mostly concerned with the things that taking a quick look at your daily step counts and all that. Now, and also most of the Xiaomi products, the real highlight is the price. So you get a very good price, and you don't have to worry about the pricing, because it's only like $30. So basically, you don't have to even find any problem with the weatherproofing, with the charging and all that, and it connects with your phone app perfectly. The phone app works amazing. I see that it's a good product for the lower end smartwatch people, but with a lot of practicality and functionality apart from the charging part, which of course it's a lot of practicality over there as well, because you don't have to charge it every 4 days, which I used to do in my Samsung watch and Lenovo watch. So you don't have to worry about that. So it's a very practical watch, and for the price, yes, I would be the first one to buy it, and that was a lot of weight in the market. So guys, don't wait a long time. You can just find the link below, which is having a discounted price, and take advantage of that right now and order your smart band right now if you want to. Say if you want, you can still go on the subscribe button, press the ring icon, and wait for any new videos. Maybe that would be new smartwatches, new smartwear, new smartphones. So keep your money in your pocket yet. Once you find the right product, you can always buy it, because we're always there for you, and you can judge and compare it from this channel. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great day and keep watching. Bye.